Alright, so I am finally able to make this video and finally share everything that has gone on with this crazy guitar giveaway for over a year now. This goes all the way back to last Halloween. Not 2 months ago, but 14 months ago. Donner Music reached out to me about doing a TikTok, a brand deal where I promote one of their DMT 100 metal guitars. And as I typically do when brand deals reach out to me with a cool product, is I say, let's do a giveaway. It's a fun way to give back to all of you who have supported this channel within the last couple years, and my way of saying thank you. And Donner loved the idea, and since it was Halloween, I said, how about we do a costume challenge? So everyone posts their Halloween costume, and I pick my favorite costume, and whoever wins gets a free guitar. So I had a bunch of people submit their costumes on TikTok, and it was a lot of fun. And unfortunately on TikTok, you can't always know where people are from. So I was just hoping that they were somewhat local to me, maybe Canada or the US, so that the shipping of this guitar was not brutal. So one of the submissions was a gentleman named Peter who dresses up on Halloween and does a little bit of charity work to help underprivileged kids. So I thought that's amazing. This guy definitely deserves the guitar. He has a great costume, and hopefully he's local. So of course, knowing my luck, Peter is in Scotland. But he's won the contest. He gets the guitar. So I take the guitar, which by the way, the guitar from Donner brand new is about $250 Canadian. So I take it to FedEx to see how much it's going to cost to ship it from Canada to Scotland. And after waiting about 10 minutes to get my quote, they said, okay, that will be $810. I said, excuse me? I could fly the guitar to him myself. So I take the guitar to Canada Post, our national courier here in Canada, to see how much it would cost to get the guitar to Peter. Their quote is $330, which is not great, but it's a hell of a lot better than FedEx. So I say, okay, you know what? Let's go ahead with it. And included, this is important, included in the shipping cost is a $5 surcharge for insurance. In case anything happens to it, up to $300 of value, the guitar is worth $250, then it's covered. So I ship off the guitar to Peter, I give him the tracking info, he's excited. I let Donner know. Donner was gracious to pay for the shipping, so it wasn't directly out of my pocket. So now a few months go by, it's like almost 2 months later, I haven't heard anything from Peter. I decide to check the tracking info. And what I see is that the guitar wasn't able to be delivered for some reason and is being returned to sender. I'm contacting Peter and I'm contacting the shipping saying, hey, did you get a delivery notice? And he said, I've been sick the last couple weeks and I didn't get a notice. So I'm calling Royal Mail in England, who has the guitar, saying, do not ship the guitar back to me. Just go deliver it again to Peter. He's expecting the delivery, just do it again. And of course they're like, there's nothing we can do. You know, it's gotta come back to you. I'm like, I paid $330 of shipping to get the guitar to Scotland and it's being returned to me. So I contact Canada Post, they say, okay, we're gonna look into it and maybe issue a refund for the shipping. And I think, okay, great. Worst case scenario, if they refund the shipping, which is even more than the value of the guitar, then I can actually just send the money to Peter and therefore he gets even more value and he can either order a guitar or use the money for whatever he wants. So once the guitar makes its way back to me, of course, Canada Post says, hey, we fulfilled our end of the bargain with shipping it to the UK, so there's nothing we can do about a refund. You can just ship it again for another $330, which of course I'm telling Peter, there's no way we can do this. There's no way we can ship this guitar. I even contacted Donner. They said, hey, we'll give him a discount code if he wants to order one, but it can't be 100% free. So I'm trying to think of everything and anything I can do to get Peter his prize that he deserves since he won the contest, and also figure out what to do with this guitar. And this is exactly why Peter deserves this guitar, is because in our exchanges, he recommends, hey, how about we donate the guitar to a musical instrument charity in Toronto. And he even takes the time to search one up. I think it's Guitars for Kids, if I'm not mistaken. And we donate the guitar to a kid who can use a new guitar to learn from. And of course, I'm like, Peter, this is exactly why you deserve the guitar. This is why I'm fighting to get it to you, because you're just such a genuine nice guy. Obviously, I love the idea. I reach out to the charity and they're on board. And unfortunately, the guy had a sprained ankle or something like that, so it had to be delayed for a couple weeks, which was almost a good thing, because for some dumb reason on my end, when I got the guitar back from Canada Post, I just kept it in the box in case I needed to ship it again or anything. Just leave it. Once I talked to the charity and decided we were going to donate the guitar, I thought, hey, you might want to double check the guitar and just make sure it's okay. And of course, I take it out of the box and it's damaged. This is the guitar, the Donner DMT. You can see here on the side of the neck, there's wood being kind of cracked and scraped off, and it on both sides of the neck. Hopefully you can see that there. I don't know if that's going to focus too well. It's deep enough that it even looks like the fretboard might be starting to separate from the neck, which for a guitar of this value might cost the same amount of money to fix the guitar than it is to buy a brand new one. So of course I can't donate a damaged guitar to charity, obviously not. So now I contact Canada Post, and since it was insured for that $5 surcharge, I should be able to get a refund for the value of the guitar. And again, I can always send that money to Peter as his prize. So I contact Canada Post. They say you're gonna need so many different things. You're gonna need a picture of the original receipt, picture of the damage, the original tracking number, all this kind of stuff. And it felt like so many things that they were kind of hoping you don't have all of that stuff and then they're off the hook. But of course, with sending the proof of everything to Donner, I did have all of this stuff. So I replied to their email with everything, pictures, receipt, everything. And they say, give us a couple weeks and we'll check it over. After about a month or two, I email them again saying, hey, any word on this? I contact customer support, of course, and they say, oh, we never got all of that stuff. And that since we didn't hear from you, the ticket number was closed and case closed. I say, I replied to your email. Of course you got it. And you even replied saying, give us a couple weeks to check it over. So you did receive it. So you can imagine how frustrated I am getting at this point with this whole ordeal. I just want Peter to get his prize that he deserves for winning the contest and just finish this up once and for all. This is where it took almost 6 months of dealing with Canada Post to just get them to recognize that the guitar was damaged in their shipping. So after having to call them at least 4 or 5 times over the last 6 months, I do have some good news, finally, that I'm happy to share with you guys. Canada Post issued a refund for the full amount of the shipping plus another $100 for liability. So it was $436 that they refunded to me. I said, amazing, this is right before the holidays. I'm gonna contact Peter. He hasn't heard from me in like 6 months. I don't even think he understands that I'm still fighting this case for him. He's gonna be so excited. It's right before the holidays. Who doesn't like getting some money right before the holidays? This is gonna be great. I contact Peter saying, hey, I got some great news. I got some money for you. I finally got a refund from Canada Post. Send me your PayPal and I can send it your way. And of course, which I wasn't expecting, but now makes total sense. Again, the genuine great guy Peter is. He says, well, that's your money. And I say, it's not my money. I didn't pay for the shipping. It's not my prize. You deserve a prize. And he goes, well, listen, how about we donate it to a children's charity or hospital in Toronto? I was like, Peter, this is exactly why I'm fighting this case for over a year now, because you're just, again, such a genuine, nice guy that is so selfless of someone to do. Again, who doesn't want a good amount of money coming to them right before the holidays for gifts for the family? Most people would take that, and Peter wants to donate it. So the great news that I have to share is today we made a donation to Sick Kids Hospital here in Toronto, Canada, which is a hospital that is very important to me and my family. It is an unbelievable hospital. This video is in no way connected to Sick Kids, but right now they happen to be having a donation program where Samsung Canada is matching up to $100,000 of everyone's donation before Christmas Day. So today I sent the donation of $436, and I am so happy that this story finally has a good ending, a positive ending, and the money is going to go towards an amazing cause. I can't think of too many better causes right before the holidays as well. So if you are interested at all in donating, I'm going to leave a link in the description. Again, all donations are matched up to $100,000 from Samsung, and it's just a great way to give back this holiday season to really the people who could use it the most. So huge shout out to Peter. I just can't thank him enough for being so selfless through this whole program. He was at one point even saying, hey, I just enjoyed joining the contest and sharing the costume. That was enough for me. And it's like, man, you're so great. And despite this video's title, I would love to do another guitar giveaway at some point. I just really really hope it doesn't have the same headaches as this one has had. So maybe have them deal with the shipping, or maybe just drive it to myself. So check out the link in the description below if you're interested in donating. And I just needed to share this with you guys so that you know what I've been dealing with for over a year now. It has driven me crazy, but again, I'm so happy that we have a nice resolution to this, and especially for Sick Kids Hospital. Thanks guys, and I'll see you in the next video.